Hey everybody, it's Shade bringing you Games by Shade, and for our new series today we're going to be playing Off by Mortis Ghost. So this is a game that originally came out in the early 2000s, and it was in French. The English translation didn't come till several years after, and at that point it's become, well, since then it's become kind of a really popular indie game. It's an RPG, and one of my favorite indie games, so we're going to be playing it. Now, we are playing the newest version, which is 3.0 of the English translation, which actually just came out in March of 2018. So it's what they did is they retranslated the original game, fixed some of the dialogue errors, as well as apparently some glitches and bugs and stuff. Now, I haven't played through version 3.0, I've played 2.0 a couple times. So we are going to get started here. Oh, there we go. Translation team would like to dedicate this third and final version of the English. Oh, yeah. Caution, it's possible that certain scenes in this game may prove shocking to an unwarned public, or maybe not. Yeah, so Alias Conrad Coldwood made the soundtrack for this game, and it's really good. And he seems like a pretty cool guy. I emailed him once, and he actually answered, so that was neat. Enter your name. Okay. Let's see. Shade. Oop. How do I delete? There we go. Your name is Shade, correct? Yes. Oh boy, I'm a girl. Oh yeah, and they also added the third gender option in version 3.0, which is neat. Alright. Welcome, Shade. You have been assigned to a being called the Batter. The Batter is on a mission. Be sure that it's accomplished. We will let you both out in Zone 0. Good luck. For more information, find the one called The Judge. To move my body, use the arrow keys on your keyboard. To interact with the environment, use the spacebar or the enter key. Or, in my case, the Z key. There's our menu. Zone 0. There cannot be any living beings in Zone 0. Hence, I deduce that you are a pure figment of my imagination. Nevertheless, I will introduce myself. I am the Judge, and I am aching to know your name, dear illusory interlocutor. I'm the Batter. I've been entrusted with a sacred mission. It is a pleasure, although it was not the body I was addressing, but the soul that it harbors. What is your name, Controller? I think 2.0 they called you the Puppeteer, which was pretty neat. Her name is Shade. She can't talk to us. However, she can see and hear everything. Even though you too are but an imaginary spectre in my eyes, let it be said that I am delighted to meet you as well, dear Shade. I believe we need your help. Many people are in need of my services, you know. Everybody loves cats. We rub ourselves against their legs and purr in a most insistent manner. They adore that. I'm not talking about that kind of help. I see, but what sort of service could I offer to an ectoplasmic entity? I have a sacred mission to fulfill. I must purify the world. There is no objective more laudable than yours. I accept to serve you as a guide through this area, if it is of any help to you. Thanks. Whoop! He just goes flying up there. Okay. Treasure chest, luck ticket has been found. Alright, and this game has a lot of puzzles and stuff, and being very prepared, I forgot to grab a notebook, so for this first episode, I guess I'll be writing stuff in Notepad. Let's see, 448, 287, C. Allow me to inform you that I find you quite tangible for a phantasmagorial being. Might you in fact be a person of flesh and blood? I think so. Then I was mistaken from the beginning, and you did not even interrupt me in my fanciful phantasms. This is relatively bizarre, I must say, for you are the first living being I was given to encounter in this place. I had, incidentally, concluded that Zone 0 was an empty land, It is all too obvious that I was led astray. However, there exist other zones, and in those territories, hostile individuals might attack you most violently. Your sacred mission will likely lead you into these lands. Would you like me to acquaint you with the art of violent confrontation? Combat tutorial. So we're going to go through this just for your guys' sake. In case you haven't seen this game yet, or played it yourself. Oh, hey. Nope, I said yes. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. There we go. This is the battle screen. As you can observe, you'll find yourself placed at the right-hand side of the screen. Your opponent, however, in this case yours truly, will be located on the left, the correct place for a single combat. At the beginning of combat, a choice will be presented to you. You have to decide between attack and auto. Naturally, attack allows you to engage the fight in the classical fashion. If auto is your choice, the computer will make the strategic decisions in your place, turning you into a simple spectator. But now it is time to make an attempt. Choose attack, select the batter, then choose attack anew to slay me with your bat. Not utilize the auto function. The computer will not restrain itself, and I fear I would die, taking my secrets with me to the grave. Yeah, so I think if you use auto, you get a game over. Now this used to have a glitch in it, or at least the first time I tried it, it glitched on me, which is why I've always skipped the tutorial beyond it, but... Excellent, dear sportive companion. Know that both the level of the batter and that of his opponent determine the impact of your assaults. It is also possible for you or your adversaries to slyly avoid the offensive moves you will exchange. Finally, on occasion, your concrete will may allow you to release a critical strike, causing teeth to fly in heaps. But let us proceed, if you are willing to. You may have noticed that, when you first chose attack upon selecting the batter, a new window opened itself at the lower right-hand corner of the screen. There you have the choice between 4 new options. Attack lets you carry out a soul strike against a likewise soul adversary. Competence permits you to use one of your special talents. Objects lets you access the inventory you are presently carrying. Finally, flee is the option of the coward. While I depart from this alternative, know that only the batter may select it in his personal menu. So, let us attempt to utilize an item. Take this luck ticket and graciously use it on the batter's person. A luck ticket has been found. Impeccable. Your mastery of battle borders on brilliancy, my friend. But there's one thing we have not yet addressed. I am, of course, talking about competences. They are, generally speaking, special moves that trigger surprising effects. It may be that they are particularly powerful attacks, or such that they induce a resurgence of health points. Nevertheless, know this. Any use of competences leads to a consumption of competence points. So I suggest that you use your skills with parsimony. Once your CP are consumed, it will be impossible to carry out heavy assaults. And if, by some mischance, you happen to cross swords with a tougher opponent before recovering some CP, your victory will be uncertain. But let us try right away. Choose competence and try using wide angle, which will allow you to analyze your enemy. The Judge, a cryptic feline of odd appearance. 300 health, 30 CP, no weaknesses, resistances. You now know not only all about my attributes, but also about the art of combat. About the wide angle. Know that its analysis will always be based on the start of the battle. Thus, it may accidentally analyze adversaries you've already knocked down for a long time. The confrontation ends, theoretically, when the health points of your team, or all of your opponents, fall to 0. Take good care of your health if you want a successful career in purification. From now on, you'll be ready to dispose of all impure obstacles that dare appear in your luminous mission's way. Well, supposing your intelligence is on the same level with your undeniable capability of dealing bat blows to an innocent cat. Be it as it may, your training has not reached its end yet. Let me ask you to follow me, if you still want me as your guide. Whoop! I like how he just still zoops up there. Ah yes, to pass through it will be necessary to use your cerebral organ correctly. You know, the one bathing flabbily in your cranium. I think these floating blocks correspond, in some way or another, to the symbols you can see on the wall. Yes, indeed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there a problem, oh dear charming hero? I cannot do everything in your place. I'm not your genitor, after all. Nonetheless, may I perhaps dare suggest you try to activate some of these floating blocks more than once if so required. So hurry, solve me this intriguing obstacle, and post-haste, if you please. I wish to rejoin the ground floor as soon as possible. 2, 6, 8, 2, 3. Ahaha, finally, after all that effort, the long-awaited reward makes its entrance to the scene. Yeah, so this correlates to the numbers that we saw below, which were 448287C. 448287C. There we go. So we can exit that way. This is now open for us. A piece of silver flesh has been found. What does silver flesh do again? Oh, CP. Okay. Crunch, nom nom, crunch. He just keeps eating. Here we have an accessory that will prove especially useful to your purifying quest, dear enlightened student and sportive friend. It is a cube floating in the air, as you have probably noticed. Nevertheless, you will be able to differentiate it from its ilk by the contrast of its clashing colors, assaulting your gaze with bad taste and defying any sensible course of plastic arts. Do not judge it too quickly, however, for despite its criticizable appearance, this red cube is of undeniable use. Aside from restoring the entirety of your health and competence points, it is capable of saving your progress and sending you to the nothingness. The nothingness is a place of transition outside of space itself, where you can travel from one point to another at the speed of light. I now invite you to try it for yourself, in order to discover locations more populous than this deserted land. Open your wings, my dear companion, and fly towards the following zones without hesitation. Your only enemy is the fear that will grab you. Okay. We are a man of few words. Do not worry yourself. I too travel much between the different zones of the world. Perhaps we will come to meet again. Ah, by the by, take this. This item of a curious name will be the key that shall permit you to enter Zone 1. Have I clarified that you can, at any moment, consult your inventory and characteristics by pressing the escape key? The Leo card has been found. Cool. Do we have any equipment? We have the Herald Bat right now. We're level 2. I forget what waiting and active does. Might have something to do about enemies. Health points and competence points completely restored. Save game. So that did save? Okay, cool. Do you have anything else to say? Go on. I invite you to attempt using the floating cube behind you. Alright, to the nothingness. Yes. So there's Zone 1. Zone 3, the room. And Zone 2. Yeah, so we can't enter the other places. We can, however, enter Zone 1. Which is now green. Oh, hello, people. Tramway number 1 is a very useful means of transport to get to the different areas of Zone 1. Cool. Please select your destination. Damien. Zone 1. Tramway number 2 hasn't been coming for a long time. Guess we go this way. Oh, hello. A visitor? Welcome to the smoke mines. May I know who you are? Are you an inspector? No, I'm the Batter. I've come to exterminate the impure spirits. The Batter? The impure spirits? Are you some sort of prophet? Or perhaps a man of belief? Yeah, something like that. Who sent you? Nobody. I'm being led by Shade. Ah, I don't know her. She must be a member of the superior personnel. In any case, that's good. That means our requests have been approved. Come, I'm going to explain your task. You're here in the smoke mines of Damien, in the south of Zone number 1. Here, we send laborers into deep tunnels to unearth metal from the ground, freeing trapped smoke from the depths. Using various tools, we put some of it into bottles, which the Queen sends to the other zones. The rest of it flows free and forms the air that our lungs inhale and exhale, so we can live. It's an essential element, the first among the 4 elements. Because without smoke, people would have nothing to breathe. There we are, and so, well, how do I put this? Where are the impures? Yes, there we go. There are many specters in the mines, and they are getting more and more aggressive. But, in fact, it would be good if you wouldn't go there because, the regulations forbid access to the smoke mines for visitors. So, here's what we're gonna do. There's an annex tunnel that nobody ever goes to. But a miner went in there some time ago, and he saw something strange, he said. Nothing like the usual. So I thought, maybe that's the leader of the specters. So, there we are. If you accept, you'll go into the annex mine and kill the leader of the specters. Then the specters will disappear, we can work properly again. There we go. Do you have any questions? No. Great. Impeccable. Tunnel is right down there. Me? I will wait for you here. Yeah, did I mention this game is weird? It's a strange game. Put it that way. Soon I might be promoted. I'd be able to do surveillance in Alma. I'm anxious for that to happen. Cool. Give me all your stuff. Well, do you understand? You go down into the annex tunnel and kill the leader of the specters. This way, after you're done, we can work again. That'd be great. Down we go. Oh, hey. Well, well, who do we have here? Is that not Shade and her charming jumping jack, the batter? Might you be the spectre's leader? Haha, no, certainly not. I'm only passing through, not unlike the smoke which is being extracted from this pale and metallic place. However, I believe I know where the one you take for an ectoplasm can be found. To tell the truth, I am perplexed. I think it is one of those peculiar things called a spherical add-on. I have very well tried to appropriate it, but the operation has systematically failed. But I am thinking, maybe you, one who is not of physical matter, will perhaps succeed in binding this spiritual entity to yours. I invite you to attempt retrieval of this spherical add-on, moving up and down just behind my hairy back. Beauty. Add-on Alpha has joined you. What an exceptionally intriguing phenomenon. I must admit that I remain perplexed by this unexpected, metaphysical reaction. Fair enough. Since it has decided to accompany you, I know only to advise you to make the best possible use of it. Got it. The leader of the specters isn't here. Apologies, but I fear I have to respond in the negative. This add-on aside, I have not crossed paths with a single moving soul in this place. Cool. There's nothing here. This is the sort of spot that I am particularly fond of. What you seek is certainly located elsewhere. And we now have add-on Alpha. Which I believe... Oh no, it doesn't have any competences yet. Okay. Just had level 1, Audacious Symbol. Cool. Ah, you've returned. So, have you killed the leader of the specters? No. It wasn't there. Oh, really? Bugger, crap, well, then, I believe that I'll have to let you enter the main gorges then. But, the regulations are against it. Alright, I suppose this is a very special case, as stated in paragraph 5. So, good. Well, the main mines are on the right. There. Will you find the leader of the specters? Well, it'd be great if that was possible. Well, yes, it would be great. Okie doke. There are phantoms down there. They keep us from working properly. But this is my break time anyway. Nothing up here. What are you doing here? Are you part of the mine inspection personnel? Yeah, let's go with that. You've come to eliminate the specters? That's good news. There are phantoms in all the tunnels. Be careful, sir. And besides, who has let you enter here? Normally the regulations prohibit external visitors. The lamps don't always work in the endmost corridors. And since everything looks the same around here, it's easy to get lost. Alright, in the mines we go. Show yourselves, corrupted children. I'm the voice of forgiveness that'll eliminate your ill-fated forms. Prepare yourselves to receive my judgment. And now we get the famous battle music. If you guys haven't heard it before, it is also weird. Ow. Adversaries purified. 400 experience points gained, 80 credits, luck ticket, many luck ticket. So many luck tickets. This add-on is fighting by my side. That's useful. Let's purify the other galleries. Health points and competence points completely restored. The yellow blocks don't allow you to return to the nothingness. Save game. This block prevents the access to the deeper bowels. Oh, I can go to the right. Okay. Well, we're gonna cut it off here for now, and we'll continue this on the next episode. So we've started our journey into Off. And with that, well, we'll get into some more of the game next time. So we'll see you guys next week.